Almost live. It's Professor Oddfellow's Penetralia.
From Penetralia land come spectacles so eerie and bizarre, and the strangest things appear inside my head. Penetralia land, ho, like an ampersand. Letters are connecting into a long hand.
Oh, it's time for the mailbag. Jesse of Nothing, Arizona asks, how do you do it? Jesse, simple. In the beginning, there's a word. No, that one's already taken. Words. You can't write with them. Can't write unclear meanings on different orders of abstraction without them.
A toast to that acalyptic, beatifical, cabalistical, debonair, fluorescent, heavenly, iridescent, judicious, cryological, lethiferous, nonchalant, obdurate, palindromic, quixotic, romantic, seraptic, utopian, winsome, xerophthalmic, yearning zootheite. You know who you are.
Most recently, the word was fog. I wanted to write a comedic sketch involving fog, so as to tie into a fog-themed song. We've all been there. What's that ominous music?
Behind the fog, there's always something you sense but cannot see. Behind the fog, it or its offspring are there with devotees.
No, that wasn't the fog song I meant. Well, in any case, to start doing it, I invariably go to the literature. What's already been said about fog? Because, it's such a letdown to have an original idea, only to discover it's already been done 1 to 1,000 times.
This space represents tears of grief, remorse, anguish, contrition, sorrow, regret, despair, rage, disappointment, blighted hopes, withered joys, etc., 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 etc.
Simultaneously, it feels good to reference previous ideas, like adding links to some sort of chain that honors and perpetuates past notions. I couldn't just search for the single word fog, as that's too amorphous, even for fog. I got to wondering, what might a fog do, besides just densely linger? It's that music again.
For every fog would blot out your clairvoyance, sixth sense, second sight. Due to the fog, your telepathy is rather fly-by-night.
So, wondering what a fog might do, I searched for the phrase, will the fog? That led me to an 1875 novella that I'd never heard of, but the title was intriguing, Castle Nowhere. Would it be about a foggy castle in the air? Sort of. The highly deteriorated scan of the document was derived from microfilm, making me wonder just how rare this book might be. Perhaps the barely readable scan was the only remaining evidence that the story ever existed. My romantic streak proved wrong on that, but no matter. The story takes place in an unexplored coastline of Lake Superior, 100 miles of nothing as far as map makers were concerned. I collect blank maps and unchartable zones, so I was further intrigued. There's a character actually named Fog, initially identified as merely a shape. So maybe this would be fully allegorical with the fog itself as the protagonist. Drat, wrong again, though I read it allegorically just the same because we all get to read things our own way. The fog itself, or himself, does all sorts of things in the story, so my search bore fruit immediately. And there really is a castle.
I have a castle in the mist, its stately turrets in a twist. Its gleaming drawbridge lifted high shines softly in the cloudy sky, and when the dew melts with the haze, my castle might well blow aways. In murk it glows a twilight gray by some optic formulae. Contentment's always in the gloom within my castle of the broom.
Yeah, there really is a castle, so the title is not misleading, and it really is technically nowhere, hidden as it is in the gray mist of the unexplored lakeshore. I figured I'd enjoy this story when I encountered this passage. Do the nobodies reside in nowhere? Because if they do, I am afraid I shall meet all my friends and relatives. So anyway, there are lots of idiosyncratic phrases and concepts, with some characters who have purposely lost all reckoning of time and place, and other characters who exist in that liminality not by choice, knowing nothing of the greater world. I made notes as I read about tidbits like how a character realizes that with enough willpower, he can be anything he pleases, and that he's lately been William Shakespeare and trying to find out whether he wrote his own plays. I worked in an homage to that in my comedic sketch. Anyway, it may have looked to an outsider that I wasn't actually working on my sketch as I read, but I was in fact feeling progressively inspired by Constance Fenimore Woolson's rather bizarre writing style. And then my sketch basically wrote itself, a feeling known to many writers who are blessed with inspiration. Searching the literature for usages of an incomplete phrase, giving attention to seemingly random results, spilling ink and taking names, that's how I do it. Oh, Jesse adds, well, if you say so. Oh, there's the bat from my belfry with today's secret word.
Foxtrot. Oscar. Golf.
But we've already covered that.
Echo. Yankee.
No fear of foggy collisions with the brilliant shine of Poganips. Poganips!
Penetralia land ho, like an ampersand. Letters are connecting into a long hand.